Just keeping a tough, scrappy South Carolina team at arm's distance. A lot of things that we got to clean up, prior to going on the road this weekend. But, we did a good job controlling the game. We obviously did a great job on the boards, plus 17. Thought we needed to do a little better job taking care of the ball. But defensively, we gave up some stuff in the paint, but our game plan was to limit their three-point opportunities and try to close any volatility out of the game. And our guys did a really good job of that. And, up 22 with 3 minutes to go, I thought we played a pretty good game overall.
Alex, what did it kind of mean to have your 1,000 points recognized in the middle of the game? What was that moment kind of like for you?
Yeah, it was definitely cool. I think we're in the middle of a timeout. When it happened, they put it up on the screen. I saw it. It was cool to get that recognition a little bit, but I think it's really important we just stay focused on the main goal this year, running it back, and that's all I can think about right now.
Todd, you've been talking about defense as the calling card, and this is a night when the offense, it was here and there because of the turnovers, etc. But the defense was pretty solid the whole game.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, I think our guys have done a really good job, of understanding that we have incredible defensive talent and physicality, and when we pour into that, it makes the rest of the game easier, and I thought we did a really good job of that tonight. We held them under 40 from the field, 21 from three, fouled a little bit late in the second half, but, we'll live with that, with the way the game was going. And, we've turned ourselves into a pretty elite defensive team, and we got to continue that if we want to, reach the goals that we're striving for.
What defensive changes did they make, especially in the half court, compared to when you guys played them a couple weeks ago?
I thought they were just a little more physical than the first time we played them. Other than that, I don't think they did a whole lot. Honestly, we had a lot of turnovers tonight, but a lot of them were, kind of 50-50 plays where, if one, the pass is 1 inch this way, it turns into a dunk. Like we were making what I thought were aggressive turnovers, which we'll live with in a game like tonight. And again, we were 24 for 43. I mean, we shot well over 50 from two, so we did a good job that way. We didn't shoot the three ball very well, but over 70 from the free throw line, solid. And the game was not very fast. I think that was one thing that, looking back on, like we were not able to control in the pace and the tempo and make sure we were getting up and down. We want to play, games with possessions in the 70s. Tonight, this was definitely in the 60s. I think it was at 69 or something like that. So that's a little bit why our offensive output was down.
Another double-double, I think it ties out for the most of the program history. Excuse me. What does that mean to you when you hear a stat like that?
It's just a pretty start to have, but overall it's just going out there and just doing what I can do to get the team going. Those accolades are really nice to hear, to have, but most importantly just having fun playing and then just going out there playing for my team, enjoying being present and enjoying every moment.
When you hear those stats about Alex with 1,000 points and Rueben with the double doubles, and what does that mean for you that those guys tested the NBA waters, came back, and now they're reaching those accolades with you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure the NBA part about it, but just having these guys in our program makes me feel really good on a daily basis. And, we've talked about it a lot. We have incredible players. These guys next to me are two of the best players in America, and they've worked really hard to get there. And their consistency, their unselfishness, their toughness, their belief, has allowed us to grow into one of the best programs in America while they've been here. And these guys deserve a lot of credit for that.
Alex, as a player, how do you stay kind of locked in preparation in game when you face a team a second time and you have the result like you did the first time when you beat them by 47?
Yeah, Coach made a big emphasis on not being complacent this game. It's not just another game. Tuesday night, it's easy. It's me and Boogie were talking about it. It's almost like a trap game. A team coming in here who I think is better than what people make them out to be. So, we just got to attack it. That's what championship teams do every night. Come out with the same mentality and keep going.
Alex, have you changed your approach at all from three? Just focus on the other aspect of your offensive game and just how you're trying to not force it.
Yeah, I'm just shooting the ones that I feel like are ones where I'm in rhythm and I'm confident because I know I can shoot it. At practice, I think I let it bother me a few games and stop doing what I do well. everything else. So I just got to keep playing my game, and I feel like at some point in my career it's going to start falling. So I can't worry about it too much.
What made you change that approach? Was it a message from Todd or Carlin?
Yeah, it's the coaches. That's their belief in me. I feel like they still want me to shoot it if it's a good one for me, but I'm just not going to force it. Going to keep us in the offense and keep playing.
Todd, your thoughts about how they handled that aspect of it, from the 47-point result to how they played tonight?
I think we did a good job. I mean, like I said, we weren't perfect, but I thought our minds were in the right place. I thought our intent was really good that way. And I agree with what Alex said. Like, obviously South Carolina's record isn't great, but they have talent. Like, they have good players. Our performance a few weeks ago was incredible. Played like by far the best team in America on their floor. So it would have been hard, to back that up with another similar performance. Obviously, they have pride. Coach Paris is a really good coach. They want to do some different things to make this game more difficult for us. And I thought they did with the way they slowed the game down and really tried to emphasize getting the ball inside. They didn't do that at their place. So credit to them for the way they attacked tonight. But I thought our guys did a really good job, of incrementally pushing that lead out over the course of 40 minutes. I feel like there's an expectation right now with our program, that if we're not up 15 at halftime and if we don't win by 25, that, something isn't going right. But we're in the best league in America. So I still feel like, being up 10 at halftime and up 22 with 3 minutes to go, like we played pretty dang well. We didn't play our best, but even when we're not at our best, I think we're really good.
What's it like to deal with those expectations?
Rueben, you're at 16 rebounds a game. I think for the last 5 games is for you, Todd, also. Is that the expectation now?
Well, for me, my expectation is just going out there and playing for my team, whatever it is to do. So if it's like, screening, getting them open, playing good defense, or abandoning the ball, blocking shot, making plays, whatever it is, that's what I'm going to do. So, the focus is on the big picture, and that's where all our minds are, and that's what I'm focused on, and that's what we're looking at. So whatever comes. So we just, be present, enjoy the moment, do what I have to do to get my team going, rolling, and that's what I'm going to do. That's the expectation for me.
Todd, how do you deal with those expectations that you just talked about? Just not have that be something that leads into your guys and affects the way they play.
Let me answer Chris's question. Sorry, you said you want me to answer about my expectations for Rueben on a nightly basis? Well, he's raised my expectations for himself quite high. I'm not saying that I expect you to do 15 and 17 every night, but, listen, we know what this guy's been doing this year. He's turned himself into one of the best centers in America. And, we expect a double-double. The guy grabs every rebound. I don't know what to tell you. And if he doesn't grab it, he grabs it. And there's a reason why Tommy only had 1. They had 27 combined. The maturation and growth that he's had, just really elevating his game over the course of his time here has been incredible. He's a tireless worker, and he backs up what he says. He's super unselfish. All these guys are. They play for it. We have a ton of great players, and it would be very easy for these guys, with their future aspirations of wanting to become NBA players, to worry about themselves and not worry about the team. But that's our secret sauce with this group, man. These guys are incredible players, and they're mature enough to understand that if they win, that the rest will take care of itself. Obviously, having Walt and Elijah in our program last year and seeing what happened with them after we won the national championship, all 3 getting drafted, they understand that winning is the most important thing, and they back it up every day. Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, just the expectations that you talked about. How do you deal with that with your guys as far as your messaging and not letting that be something that they're mindful of or affecting the way they play?
Well, nobody has higher expectations for our team than I do, and our staff. And I think these guys understand that we're very constructively critical of them at practice and trying to bring the best out of them. And at the end of the day, we really are focused on effort and intent, like making sure that we are the hardest playing team and that we're playing together. We're not going to always be perfect. We're not going to always execute exactly the way we want. But if we go in and run to the fight every night and be the harder playing team, I'll be able to sleep well at night, and I think these guys will also.
Since we're at that point of the season, we're coming down to the final stretch. We're in the toughest league in the country. Is it fair to think that, okay, any win's a good win at this point in time because of the stretch you've already been through?
Hell yes, man. Yeah, that's how I feel. Every win's a great win, dude. It's the SEC. No nights off, and every time we're not playing a team after the new year that is any worse than like the 75th, 80th best team in America. So anytime you're going to win or you can win, that's a huge step in the right direction. And I tell these guys all the time, like when we're preparing for games, I don't care if it's Alabama, I don't care if it's Tennessee, Kentucky, South Carolina, like we're treating that game like the national championship. We want to win regardless of who our opponent is. And these guys allow us to push them that way, and it's why we've been successful the way we have.
Talked to you a lot about eligibility for guys on other teams, and just given some of the circumstances out there, how much would you like to see the NCAA do the right thing for Micah and grant him that exception?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're supporting Micah, trying to get that year back. I think his case is pretty clear cut in the sense of he missed the postseason, where he was an integral part of the team's success to get there, and then he missed basically 90% of a regular season. So, when you have guys that are 26 playing on TROs, he's the kind of guy that, is a college athlete and wants to take advantage of the ability to get his degree and start working towards a master's. And, I think he has a pretty good case. So we'll see what happens. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.